Hey YouTube, Sergeant Ryan 98 here. I know it's been a while, but we're out on the creek today and I just wanted to do a walkthrough with my cousin Grayson right there. I wanted to do a walkthrough while I have them both with me of my two Bonafide kayaks. I got the EX123 sit inside and then the SS107 sit on top. I'll start with the SS107, just kind of go front to back. I had a True Grit Sand 107, but recently I got this. This is the Woodsman color. Kind of see it. Oh yeah, the pattern's real good on this side. Picked it up at Terrapin Outdoor Center in Piedmont. But I'll start from the front. As you can see, I've got an anchor wizard, which I'll get to that in a second. But I've got my anchor going through this handle and it works just fine. It stays out of the water line. And then whenever I let it down, it doesn't really interfere with anything. Lures don't get tangled up in it or anything. Not yet, at least. Of course, got the paddle holder strap right there. Going down the side, you can see where this is where I've got my anchor wizard set up. I put this track doesn't come in the perch pad like that from the factory. I just installed that so I could put the anchor wizard right next to me, because right there is a far reach. But to keep the line from like going over my feet, because it would have been just a straight line over my foot pegs, I run the line through the side handle, and then I just have this Roto Grip paddle holder by Yak Attack in this track right here, and I just use that just kind of keep, you see the line right there would be near my feet, but just having that just wrapped around there keeps it out of the way. And of course, running to that, I recommend the anchor wizard for sure. Next, it's my dry pod. I've got this thing set up with a transducer for my Garmin and everything. There's the transducer. And of course, I don't have it with me just because we're on the creek, but I've got the display mount right there. I got the wires running out of the back. Let me open it up. Right now I just use it to put my gun in, but here's all my wires and all that kind of stuff. So I put the battery and everything in there when I need it. I need to put my gun back. Of course, I got my two fishing rods. I usually just lay those down in front of me. Got the seat in the high position. I always keep my hog trough for KBF and everything up under the seat where it's just kind of accessible. On this side, I've got a cup holder, Yak Attack cup holder, and the Mighty Mount XL just in that perch pad. Got my Werner paddle. Back here today, I've got my cooler. Usually I have the Wilderness Systems kayak crate, which has 4 rod holders and everything. But I just brought one stowaway, stuck it up under there, and brought the cooler so we could have enough food and water and stuff for the day. I always keep my net behind the seat right there. And then this I put so I can start making, I'm gonna start it soon, start making videos of me fishing. That'll be like my Yak Attack boomstick going over my shoulder. I posted, the last video I posted, I had that on the sitting side, but yeah, I think that's about it. I changed all the bungees, like the side bungees, the paddle holder and all that, and then the back bungee to orange. Usually it's black, but I had some orange bungee cord from when I did my Wilderness Systems radar a couple years ago, and had just the right amount to do it. Didn't have any left over, so it was perfect. It looks a lot better with this Huntsman pattern. But yeah, this thing's super stable. It's not the fastest thing, which that's kind of why I guess this is a good time to go to the EX. It's really not much to kind of go over right here, but this thing is like a sports car compared to the sit on top. This thing's a lot faster, a lot easier to paddle. It's not quite as stable, but it's still stable enough to stand in, especially if you're used to standing up in kayaks. But I always use this to kind of stuff my paddle blade up under. Got a little storage area right there. And the console, that console is removable. Let me get that. He's got his tackle box stowed in there, got his dry bag, his rod. This seat is very comfortable as well. It's just one position that doesn't come up or go down, but for a sitting side, it sits really nice. I've got a mighty mount installed right here, and this is for the Yak Attack boomstick whenever I'm in the sitting side. Of course, you got 2 flush mount rod holders and a bunch of storage in the back. We got all our food in there. But this thing, we went camping with this and that other one a couple weeks ago, and this thing held all our clothes, air mattress folded up, tent, all kinds of stuff, and then of course I had a bunch in mine too. So it's definitely a good camping boat. I guess that's why they call it the Expedition 123. I think it's 12 foot 3 inches, and the 107's 10 foot 7. But main differences, this track's a lot better with it being longer. It's a lot faster, easier to get up to speed. Whereas this thing's going to be more stable, more of the workhorse. That's like a pickup truck, and that's like a Camaro right there. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. If y'all have any questions, I can go more in depth with my setup, like my fish finder setup, or I can make a video on how I did it. But stay tuned for some fishing videos. I've been busy fishing for KBF and the state tournament and stuff for Alabama, and just kind of been focused on that. Hadn't fooled with any video or anything, but I'm gonna start. Thank y'all for watching.